We see the story of Jabez, a perfect example of what obscurity was all about. 1 Chronicles chapter 4 and in verse 14. 1 Chronicles chapter 4, let's read verse 10. 1 Chronicles 4 verse 10. Jabez called upon the God of Israel, saying, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me and enlarge my border. Oh, that thou wouldest bless me." He looked at his life. It was a terrible life. His mate had left him behind. Maybe he wasn't even married for his age. Maybe he went to school and he was kicked out of school. The family tried to set him up in business, nothing worked. He tried to go learn something, nothing worked. Everything he placed his hand on, the spirit of obscurity that flowed from him entered into that thing, and that thing died a natural death. He was living a life of frustration. Imagine a Jabez in our world today. He will leave home in the morning, walking up and down the street, come back home and sleep, wake up in the morning and continue doing the same thing. Nothing worked. Nothing. Nothing. Every lady Jabez will open his mouth to talk to for marriage, they will always reject him. They will always say nasty things about him. Maybe he even tries to pin down a job. Working there for 2 months, he will be sent out. He was in total obscurity. But one day came, he came to his senses. And he said, "God, my life cannot continue like this." You need to change the story of your life. And for you to take the bull by the horn and say, "God, my life cannot continue like this. Something must have to give way. I cannot continue to live in obscurity." Jabez came to that realization and said, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me." Now listen. Jabez did not say, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me." He said, "Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed." There is a blessing that is called blessing indeed, where when you say it, in fact, such kind of blessing you don't have to say it, people will see it. That is the blessing indeed. Because Jabez had been speaking and speaking and speaking. He was tired of talking, and now he's saying, "God, let me carry the blessing now. I don't want to talk about it any longer. I don't want to be that they will hear it from me. Let my life become an evidence of your blessing. Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed and enlarge my coast. I have been in obscurity for so long, oh God. Nobody wants to have anything to do with me, oh God. Please, God, enlarge my coast. I don't want to be a local champion. That's what it means. I don't want that what you will do for me will just still keep me in this neighborhood. Even if I build my house here, I want you to take me farther, even beyond this place. Oh, that thou with me." Let me say something here, beloved. With every